Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me for today's daily snapshot, and today we're going to be looking at Uber Technologies Q2 results for 2020 and how to trade it. But before I do that, please take note and pay attention to the following important information. Please know that CFDs are high-risk products and that you should be completely aware of the risks that they pose. Also, please realize that this is general commentary only and does not constitute market investment advice. And lastly, take a look at our sources of information. Thank you very much. Now let's get into it. Here's some of the fundamentals that we're focusing on. So the earnings release is going to be after market close today. It's due at 8 p.m. New York time. The earnings per share forecast is a loss of 86 cents per share, and lockdown is causing a steep drop in customers hailing rides. The market's going to focus on the gross bookings to assess the damage here. We do note that gross bookings were lower in Q1, but the market expects a big decline for Q2 of around 70%. We also note that Q1 earnings were well down from Q4, but these were largely due to one-off impairments. Now, you can see this graphic, and we have derived a weighted basic earnings per share. This is on a quarterly basis. Here's the big decline in Q1, and that, as we said, is from a one-off impairments. It looks like we shall be moving up off of that. However, on a weighted basis, it still looks quite severe to the downside. Let's take a look at a few of the other fundamentals. Gross bookings for Uber Eats rose 52% in Q1, but the market expects around about a 92% increase for Q2 following the lockdown. The problem here is that Uber Eats is a much smaller segment of total bookings for Uber Technologies, and we expect that Uber is likely to put more emphasis on the food delivery business, and this is because we have seen a recent acquisition of Postmates Incorporated, and Uber has also unveiled a grocery delivery service in select locations. Take a look at the chart here. Now, we've drawn this chart off of tradingview.com, and we're looking at the volume, unbalanced volume on the at the bottom. What we can see is as the share price has moved sideways, our volume indicator is actually showing a positive gradient, a positive slope. This is indicative of accumulation for Uber Technologies. Just going to bring up our chart on MarketScope 2.0. And what I want to highlight here is that Uber Eats is above its 20-day simple moving average. What's interesting, let's just put in an arrow here, is that here is an anchor, a potential reference candle. So the lowest low in at least a 3-candle cluster. Here is conditions 2 and 3 where we've closed above the anchor, and bulls are pushing the price up ahead of the Uber results. Take a look at the RSI. It's pushed above 50 and is on the bullish side of the oscillator, indicative of an underlying bullish momentum. Just to end off, let's take a look at some of the key takeaways. Lockdown has affected Uber's gross bookings of its main business. There may be a push to focus more on the food delivery segment. The company had previously expected to hit profitability in Q4 of 2020, but this is likely to be amended to 2021. We do note that volume readings show accumulation on the technical charts, and a positive momentum seems to be building with the RSI popping above 50. I hope you found this snapshot informative and useful. If you did, please consider subscribing. Click the subscribe button under this video, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the near future. Thank you very much.